Hello everyone, my name is Trúc, and today I will talk about my summary of the reading for B. Is prediction possible? Nowadays, people are packed in some place like Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Tokyo, Istanbul, or Lima. Those cities have some things in common that they are regularly affected by natural disaster like earthquakes or tsunami, and they are located near the edge of Earth place, and they are easy to see to face with serious damage or economic disaster. So now, because of that, scientists of these countries try to see that why are earthquake happen and is it able to predict earthquakes. In Japan, Koshun Yamaoka, a scientist at the Research Institute, believe that we can predict the wakes, and he think it's impossible to find out why it happened. And in fact, Japan have predict the next great wakes, and the region and they predict that it will locate in the region of Tokai, southwest of the Tokyo, where two place battery would generate a huge wakes, and it will generate a huge wave each 100 to 150 years. So this led to the first theory that the stress building up in this area can lead to a massive earthquake, but unfortunately, it's more a forecast than a prediction. But we can gain some information that earthquake can occur and happen in high risk area. And the theory 2 is the idea of pre-sleep. According to Naoyuki Kato, his laboratory experience showed that before a fault in the Earth's crust is sleep a little bit. So they think if they can detect the sleep tech deep in the Earth's crust, they can predict the next big earthquake. And now we will travel to Birdfield in California. Scientists here try to prove that is the theory to the idea of pre-sleep is true. So the reason they chose Birdfield as where they will prove this idea because here there is San Andreas Fault run across the land, and they have earthquake regularly approximately around 20 years. In late 1980s, they began study fault to find out some warning signs, and they drilled deep into the surface and set up equipment to register activities to wait for the earthquake. And then on September 28th in 2004, the quake happens, but Unluckily, there are lack of warning signs and there are no unusual symptoms happen. But they still believe that, so they begin to believe that maybe earthquake is random events happen inside the earthquake surface. But then they don't give up. In late summer 2005, they began to drill deep 3 kilometers, and they already found out something. In July 2008, in the magazine Nature, the scientists tell us that there are small change happen before the earthquake hit, and the crack of the earthquake become widened. So, and they see that before the first change the time that the first change happened will change according to the Richter scale, that the earthquake happened like, yeah. And so they conclude that earthquakes are not entirely random event, and maybe in the future they can able to track the earth movement and design early warning system to predict earthquake and prevent loss of life. And this is the end of my part. On my part, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.